Looks like using a cleanser soap powder is better than the last time I cleaned my bathroom floor. The last one was a multi-purpose cleanser that I have to mix. It's actually used for cleaning toilets, and you have to mix that with water. But this one, you just have to scrub it with water with a brush, and looks like I'm fine. I'm better off with this one in cleaning my bathroom floors, and kind of, like, had to change my clothes after taking a bath. Like my last hoodie was kind of dirty because of cleaning the bathroom floor. I think I'm all good in cleaning the bathroom now, and I get used to that cleanser. I like that one. Now gonna have to wear this new hoodie, and it's the kind of hoodie that I don't really use that much back in the real world or original universe, and looks like I'll be able to use them. Looks like it wasn't really a loss buying this one. I'm gonna use it every time I'm feeling hot. It's already early evening and it's still hot here. I didn't really feel that hot today since I went to the mall to buy the cleanser powder. Now I have to do something right now. Better get back inside my room. The air conditioning on, and looks like I'm gonna have to sit here for a while and think of something. Looks like it's all cool to like just rest for a while, taking a shower and all, and then sweating inside my room. Kind of smoked already. Probably will get 2 more sticks of cigarettes later after dinner. I guess it's time to listen to some music. Time to choose some music. Music on. Gotta be able to get some cigarettes now. Kinda wanna smoke some, like, because of the music, it always drives me to getting cigarettes, so better do something like that. Besides, I wanna take a walk outside. It's really kind of hot here, so I have to wear this mask in order for me to feel better, to neutralize and the heat and normalize it. Like, it's supposed to be not really hot, but if I'm sweating, then I'll have to neutralize it with wearing these UV garden warmth sweater or hoodie and feel normal, because who's not supposed to sweat when you're wearing something like this? But without it, it won't be comfortable. I know my science, and better get some cigarettes now. Gotta get there fast. Gotta tie my shoes. Strap them up. It would have been cool, likewise, to wear this kind of mask, even if I don't have a ride, like a motorcycle. But instead, I have my shoes, like, you know, like the rubber thing. It's like all like kind of thing for, you know, the rubber guard thing, which team doesn't actually have a car or a motorcycle that works with rubber shoes. And basically I love shoes, like the rubber shoes, and I really love shoes, especially the Air Jordan shoes. I gotta get something like that too, like Jordan 3, and gotta get inside my house now. I had to sleep early now. First, I'm gonna have to do this. I always have to put hand cream on my fingertips when I clean something, when I do some cleaning. It always gets dried up, my fingertips, when I pick up something like dirt or move stuff when I'm cleaning. And I guess even when cleaning the bathroom floors, even if I'm using a brush, my hands are so delicate, the fingertips get dried, and I have to use hand cream all the time. I've been using that since I was in the original universe, and this hand cream works really fast. It's really effective, how it should really work, and fingertips no longer get irritated. And even if it was already peeling, everything gets healed really quick thanks to hand cream. Last night I dreamt while I was about to wake up. Before I woke up, I dreamt I was wearing my Doc Martens shoes and a regular shirt, specifically an Adidas round neck t-shirt, and it looks kind of good to wear with a round neck shirt. My Doc Martens. So when I woke up, I took my Doc Martens, which I rarely use and don't fancy much because it's no longer the 90s, and it's never gonna be the same. But in the 90s, I always wear Doc Martens all the time, like anywhere, until the soles were all, you know, erased or very thin, and like even the soles that you step inside are punctured on the toes and everything. It's really, the shoes is really battered. But I used to wear them for skateboarding as well. But now I bought this for a long time ago, but it's still brand new because I rarely use my Doc Martens. Looks like I'm gonna use them all the time now for regular round neck shirts, even if I'm wearing shorts. And since my allowance hasn't arrived yet, I was able to transfer two coins to my Gcash, since I only have I only have 5 coins in my Gcash to get a stick of cigarette. Now I bought it, and looks like smoking just one stick isn't making me any comfortable and start working. I'm shooting holograms or even thinking of making other stuff. Like, I have been idle for a while. Instead, I have reviewed my holograms and kind of edited the audio just to make my voice heard. Now this is actually the part where I just managed to take a hologram of what I dreamt last night and what I'm doing right now. But it looks like there are a lot of things to do today with the hologram and creating stuff. I have a lot of stuff to do and options to do. Though ever since I started the 2 sticks or 1 stick per break cigarette break, I have become a little different, being a little almost like can't move. Though I do other things like clean the bathroom and like I function pretty normal, but not my usual self, which is very active in creating stuff. But I'm still gonna do this. Probably my self hasn't really adapted to this kind of work, like 2 sticks per break, and I don't drink enough coffee. But while I wait for my allowance, I better get some coffee now. And like think of something. Maybe it's because the tunnels that I chose to wear right now are the old tunnels that maybe I should wear something new, like the new tunnels or the new plugs in my ears. And probably I'm just not like really. Usually before when this happens, it's because I haven't cut my nails. But I did cut my nails already and also did my pedicure. But still inactive Well, maybe it's because of the tunnels. I have to choose the right ones, which is the new ones, so that it won't be boring. Maybe I'm just bored. And probably wear a gel or something just to fix my hair a bit. Maybe I'm just bored. I'm kind of bored of wearing caps. Like, I see my caps, I want to wear them, but when I wear them, I feel bored when I look at the mirror. Like, it's not really cool. It looks like it's the Doc Martens. It's gonna make this happen. I'm gonna use this very often, like something I gotta wear every day. In the meantime, while I was waiting for cash, I decided that I have to cut the sleeves off from this shirt that I was wearing. Make me feel better, because this kind of shirt is like the one of the shirts that I don't want to get washed in the laundry, but I'm still using it. But I'm no longer wearing the Doc Martens shoes because it's no longer a regular shirt. Hi, this is Enrico Castro in the Parallel Universe Science 101 project machine, and looks like I had my science going on after I smoked 2 cigarettes. I'm still smoking the second one. Like, I noticed that I have this, I'm fond of doing the attire of the burglar get up, and seems that has to be something to do with yellow leather or yellow bags or yellow stuff, and which you have to include in your outfit, your regular outfit. And it seems that this is the .99.10 attire. So the future caps, like this one, future kid caps, actually is something that you can make off to use for the .99.10 attire burglar mode. And to use the future kid caps, it has to be paired with the original Nike jacket. However, you can also do that with the future kid caps that are music stuff, future kid caps that are music composition. The music future kid caps will then be paired with Illumina bags like Nike. However, the non-music future kid caps will then be something that is you can use for your regular. You can also use this, but it is a standalone for a system box. Just as I mentioned in the previous report, a science report, that when you add the future kid caps to your regular attire, it becomes a system box. Now, the non-music stuff are the ones that are really system box. However, it is also a form of system box which you can use effectively and appropriately with the Illumina bags, music bags. If the future kid cap is a music composition, the non-music is a standalone for a system box, which you can use with or without the Nike accessories and bag. However, it is a system box, which is not awkward attire for a system box. However, if you use the music future kid caps, for example, I'm wearing one right now, it will definitely be awkward to use unless you are also using an Illumina bag or a original Nike jacket. This one will be a standalone, doesn't need to have any Illumina equipment or Nike jackets.
and that'll be the point 99.10 burglar mode, which Spider-Man uses and Catwoman uses, and mostly burglar attire, and that's something I like. That's why I also wear yellow gloves or yellow leather gloves, which is my previously in my parallel universe my signature attire. For it kind of when I do these things, burglar mode, wearing yellow stuff, I energize myself into becoming creative again, or energize myself, and you know, it kind of is the speed system into to do stuff again and effectively.
Looks like I got a stuff to do today and business to do. Allow myself to be freely comfortable with becoming busy and got to start up with ability to get comfortable. Yeah, just being comfortable. Let me press digital garment. Gotta choose the right outfit from this computer.
Change my picture, smack my picture. Change my picture, smack my picture. Change my picture, smack my picture.
Looks like this is the possible outfit for the project, and I gotta admit that it's pretty much ordinary in the futuristic world to wear something absurd or somewhat different. Not totally absurd, but like basic the basic information from computer analysis, futuristic fashion to be worn at a very modern situation. I have to get myself be active with fashion and also disguise myself to such wonderful digital creations of fashion. Do I have to change the colors? Looks like better off like to stay inside my room for a while than wander off and look for something outdoor. So I got everything I got here. And hereafter, I think it's actually my thing to create a lot of fashion trends that might be influencing to others for this kind of a modern situation. Like everything is out of control. Like I probably better adapt such situation and let others be influenced by what I'm wearing because it's no longer the same all around. Well, whether it's in my original universe or parallel universe, I gotta get my hands on all of my clothes and make alterations and improve stuff or it's not really required for us to waste where we got these stuff from our previous resources. Like I'm only wearing a lot of clothes from hand me downs father who passed away, and I had to alter some of his clothes just to look better, because it's never gonna be my clothes. So I gotta turn it into my clothes, and copy stuff from the stuff that I purchased myself for myself, like multiply stuff, and do a lot of projects and experiments on clothes. Isn't any there aren't any or isn't any hype around here. Then people are speculating to get hype or stuff that aren't really something that we need around here right now in the present time, like in the original universe or parallel universe. Like, my business is possibly just to make an impact and influence people into doing natural stuff, like something very modifying and influencing our time to be different and use our resources and never waste stuff, like doing these fashion stuff or is one thing. And probably if it gets hyped, like how I'm doing things, like people will be able to get ideas on what they can do if they're unable to think of stuff to do, like aside from thinking of other bizarre business that aren't really bizarre, but actually hazardous to everyone's mental health. Like this one is pretty healthy, and though you know it's kind of awkward sometimes, but you gotta adapt to things and hack things and make things work. It's kind of because everything is twisted and bizarre stuff are going on instead of bizarre business, like I like previously said. Like everything's bizarre, though what I manage or trying to manage here in my own daily life would have to be something like funk business. Like, I instead of having like idiotic people like try to manipulate things into a real mess and make the situations difficult to understand. Like, I probably do all these fashion stuff and other of my activities into funk business, where I have to create a culture instead of having all these intense and all these mess. Like, why should we be put up with the what I started saying, like everything is like kind of twisted, instead of turning things twisted, would actually promote like wellness into creating culture. And probably our culture is already, or cultures are already been out of date, and it wouldn't really make off into a creative and better world than creating like or and promoting or situated to making it twisted reality. Like with this twisted reality that is
in actuality going on all around the world right now in the universe, like also in the parallel universe. Like I just have to promote my funk business into creating a new culture. Yeah, that's it. So what I'm actually trying to do is be as futuristic as possible and promote a new culture, and hopefully someone gets this message, like probably we'll be able to do stuff together and create a new culture, and like erase all the twisted reality that's been going on. It isn't really bad waking up sweating, but I mean sleeping wasn't really hard while wearing the sweater or hoodie, but waking up gets me really sweating, and I have to change to my shirt for a while until I wear my UV garden warmth hoodie protection, and that solves everything. Like what it is really something I really have to do all the time during the day when I take a nap, and then I start doing something like like I have to go smoke or something. So I kind of thought of something like I want to do the model cap, but the model cap to do the Nike orange icon outfit. But that one's for the night. So I have to do it for the day as well, to do the Captain N thing, which I always do with my model cap or model kid cap. It looks like my Jordan outfit headwear are the perfect stuff for the .803 Captain N thing. At first I thought it was going to be the boho caps, but it looks like even the rich kid caps were gonna work for that .803 thing, the Captain N thing. So I'm gonna just take like a boho cap now, and then wear this. It kind of took me a bit of a few minutes to think about what I was gonna do about my allowance right now, since I only have like 300 credits, and I was I was planning to prolong this for 1 week, and so I decided that I would start doing the one stick a day or one stick a break for cigarettes, and then probably avoid buying Coke. And so I'm gonna make coffee before I buy a single stick of cigarettes, and I'm doing this all for until my next allowance, so that I will be able to purchase the expensive stuff that I really want to buy. But this is going to be a real science experiment. A single stick of cigarette is not really enough for me, but I've been doing the 2 sticks and 1 stick for a couple of days now, like maybe 2 days or something. But it's really working. Though 1 stick a break now would be somewhat like a sacrifice that I have to start doing in order for me to be able to be successful and joyfully purchase the stuff that I really want to buy. So I'm gonna make coffee now, and then go to the store to buy a single stick of cigarette. I've been kind of walking back and forth in this street of ours to the store to buy cigarettes and Coke. A lot. Ever since I started ever since I started buying cigarettes this way and Coke. So I've had a lot of shots on hologram doing this. Kind of like it, though it's the same scene or the same place to shoot, and there are kind of a lot of girls around you. With just a single stick I purchased. It's like back in the time when I was employed, like in the smoking era, there was a cigarette vendor beside the smoking area where we can buy a stick of cigarettes. But at that time, cigarettes were very expensive. Like the stuff that I had to buy were like 10 pesos a stick, or 10 coins a stick, or 10 credits. And here right now, I already quit smoking the real cigarettes, and what I was smoking was actually the electronic vaping smoking device. And but the stuff that I liked was spaced out, so I went back smoking cigarettes again. So there was no option, but I had to buy the cheapest cigarettes that I can find, because I really am not a smoker anymore, and I can't really take smoking the regular way. I have to smoke the lights, and I'm a weak smoker, and not really only a weak smoker. I have to smoke less. Before I forget things, like I plan to do the one stick a day on my first allowance, and get me nice stuff, expensive stuff to shop with my second allowance, and prolong the first allowance for 1 week in order for me to get the stuff I need and I want. But I have to make the plan active. Right now, I started doing the one stick a break. I know it's a kind of long walk, but I like walking in the street to the store. But I have to only buy a stick of cigarettes all the time, and I can't buy more cigarettes or 2 cigarettes, because that's the way to do it, to not be a continuous smoker, and use up all the money and smoke all the cigarettes, and be afraid of risking the health. So I have to buy a single cigarette, and it's a good thing that I kind of woke up and became awakened with this kind of idea to be active, and at least it's already active now, and I'm doing something about what I really want, and I'm gonna buy the stuff that I really want. And I hope this continues for not just for a couple of days or 1 week. I hope it continues as a workout for me to purchase all the stuff that I need to buy, because there are a lot of stuff that I will be able to buy and check out if I keep doing this. It is definitely true that this jam is gonna last for a stick every break, and actually this is a thing of the past. I gotta do something about it. So it's really the future, and I'm getting money for nothing. Like, I'm getting money for doing nothing but doing holograms and not really working out there, being employed and everything. I gotta keep doing this in order for me to buy stuff. So I'm getting money really. I'm getting real big money actually, but not as big as the one once when you're employed. But I have to do this. It's gonna work out. I have to focus on this jam. So actually in my Jordan outfit, that's why I'm wearing a rich kid cap to make it terminal. And just as well, I'm wearing a bracelet just in case I remove my cap. I'm still on terminal attire, Jordan attire. And I discovered that my old shoes that are really breaking up already, that I still don't want to throw away, which are not given to me or not gifted to me, or like hand me downs or something, or like just something that was given to me. For those stuff that were given to me, as I want to uh, that I really want to convey to you the previous studies hacks. Those were actually the hip hop mode, the gifted stuff. Now I've only like 2 shoes that I bought that are breaking already, and probably 3 or 2 shoes that are non-Illumina and non-system box shoes, or Adidas. Like those shoes were actually the shoes that would turn out to be the Jordan 3 alternative, which I have to wear when I'm on Jordan attire, specifically terminal Jordan attire. And that's just what I want to save here on hologram. The non-Illumina or non-system box shoes that I bought that are breaking or old, too old, or like broken, like those are the alternative Jordan 3, and it looks really good to wear when I'm on terminal Jordan attire. And by turning the shoes to 0.803, regarding the time frame, day or night, if it becomes 0.803, the ones that are the regular shoes that aren't expired, like if you turn it to 0.83, it becomes a Jordan 3 as well. But the Jordan 3 would actually be the ones that are expired. As for slides, the ones that are you want to keep fresh, or 0.803 only indoor, like the ones that you want to keep fresh, the system box slides that you want to keep fresh, that aren't almost new. Now there is something like a 0.809, which is something like something impacting. Where I got this was from the Bleach album of Nirvana and Red Hot Chili Peppers' Blood Sugar Sex Magic album, which are album designs are impacting, and to do the impacting look or something, if you're gonna make an art or something, or wear it specifically. What I'm talking about is the topic is for wearing something. This would have been the 0.809, which is actually the 90s future. And turns out that my beanies, not all of them, but most of my beanies would be 0.809, which I wear as chapel to look like a Nike beanie model. And by wearing this, it turns it to a 0.3, which is like the 90s hip hop, like from most hip hop in the US, or coming from the US, are actually deriving the 0.3 Maria for girls and Maria him for guys. But to basically fix this was to do the 0.3, which is also the 0.809 for the beanies. But a 0.3 would have been actually this look would have been the 90s hip hop, which is if converted to sound, would be the Regulate album of Warren G. And this would have been the 90s Future, the point 809. And as for turning it into really something like the hip hop genre, the hip hop stereotype from the 90s, it would have been the one derived from the Warren G Regulate album, which would be the point 3. And I have a single bracelet that when I wear it from my body, the my snake bracelet, brass, made of brass, and it would turn the look into point 3. And so if I have to wear these beanies, I actually don't need to wear the bracelet, but I have to keep this on. I gotta probably put the bracelet in my pocket because that's actually just totally important for me because I really have to maintain the my form. And that's probably something that I wanna add to my hacks. And all shoes or stuff that were gifted to me, uh, like still in mint condition, almost brand new, and which I've turned into my hip hop shoes, are actually point 803, regardless of time or day or night. So these are point 803. I like the point 83 because it was all the Captain N thing, and turning these shoes into point 803 would actually be an alternative for owning or wearing Jordan 3, which is the Ferrari shoes for me. As for the one stick per day or two sticks, I mean one stick per break or two sticks of cigarettes per break, it I kind of look a little kind of messed up in the face than when I was smoking the regular pack of cigarettes or half pack, like the project one stick a day or one stick a break or two sticks a break, which is now already the one stick a break, uh, have turned me into somewhat like something that doesn't look as well or better that I want to look like. Is probably my system is trying to or being shaped into something because of the procedure. It's shaping me up into something different as well. So it turns out that the point 809 beanies or bonnets that would actually turn your attire into 90s hip hop, since it is a 90s future. And it actually is just like similar to the elemental look that the Misties can do to me. These beanies, the point 809, would have turned out to be my hip hop version for my role for being a Ferrari actor guy. And so these beanies probably be something that I can use only for shooting movies or holograms and in real life, since I don't really want to use it in real life, since it's no longer in the 90s, and I definitely can only use it only for videos or holograms or movies, making movies. So those are actor stuff for me. So the Ferrari guy actor stuff. And also, since my hair is always a messy hair, and that's actually how I have been ever since I was a kid. Always messy, even if I comb it, I always end up messing it up, and I don't know why. But the .809 thing with the beanies, I can fix my hair, like brush it off to a .809 to fix it into a Ferrari guy, like this one. But of course, I have to use a mirror, and this .809 hairdo would have turned out to be the Ferrari guy doing the .803 or Captain N thing or Captain N scene or Captain N act. I woke up to a dream of Jesus Christ healing a blind man somewhere in Jerusalem, and it is kind of weird and strange that I keep dreaming of Jesus Christ sometimes, and in my dreams, I've also been already been visited by Jesus Christ when I was in the facility at the therapy, and the night there was a brownout. At the same time, there was a brownout. In my dream, like I was in the bed in the therapy, I kind of saw Jesus Christ in the hallway inside the hospital, and I immediately touched him, just like what I read in the Bible, like when people just touch him, they get healed. I touched him, and it looks like there was just uh, at the same time I touched him, I woke up because there was a loud boom, like something like exploded, and there was like no electricity, and I was still laying in the bed tied up. Praying the rosary was something I already was doing, like for years now when I started working. Just so like for the record, like get something really good when I keep praying the rosary for, like, just like what happened to the boxer who became a superstar who had a rosary on his neck when he goes out to fight someone in the boxing in Vegas and became a billionaire. Like I always did that when I worked, and sometime later I was actually getting old. Like in my early 20s, I feel like I'm getting old, so I kept praying to become like someone really, like, not for the money, but I was praying for to become to look really good, to look really good. But instead, I got into several what happened to me, like I had very bad experience in almost everywhere I go. Like I got into a therapy without being forced to stay inside the facility, and I was kind of like pushed around and punished, and also in the office I was being harassed, and like it looks like I got awakened or something. Like when I stopped working, I got awakened that the world is really corrupt, and that like everything is mean, and it was really something. There was something really deeper in knowing how to deal with the religion thing. Like I have to quit or refuse to be corrupted, and that's what I'm doing right now, and that's what's going on. And looks like everything is happening for a reason, and I'm being absolved of my sins, and returned the rewards of being trying to be a good boy and praying a lot. And I even received my own new Bible, which I haven't done in a life in my whole life, to purchase my own Bible, and I received it for free. And not like now, I've been backed up by Jehovah's Witness for their consistent visits, and inviting me to their Kingdom Hall and assemblies of their community and congregation. This kind of thing I do with a therapist, like I couldn't really speak with or socialize with almost everyone. Like, it seems that the government says that everyone is already a psycho, and I'm actually the one who couldn't speak or socialize with these people like the usual people would easily communicate with other psychos as if everything is normal. I tend to get in trouble. Like, I'm like in for instance, I was just doing my ordinary. It's just an ordinary day. I'm doing like I'm actually working quietly in the office, and every day, every night I go there to just work and not do anything foolish or just not being stupid or anything. Then suddenly something comes up. I feel something like something terrible has happened. Like I was being possessed by a demon or something, or being like possessed by several demons or whatever. Something like I probably received some kind of a power or a power against me, or some kind of a intervention of something. So it's usually in different forms, in phases in my life, that there was different phases. Like I was only doing something normal, just an ordinary day, like nothing really foolish being done. Then something like an intervention of some strange power or something like that happens. Then I become captured to stay in the facility for a while. Like no one can heal me or something. All these strange things happening and going on within me are still there, and they just covered it up with person with disability for unable to interact with the social life, like with the ordinary people who are now considered as psychos. And I was, because of these things that are going on within me that are really out of this world, that cannot be cured or anything, must be of because of some higher power, or maybe because of some intervention for some higher power that I have a mission to do. And this is how it is done for me to know my new self, or eventually learn of my new self that I will be having a role for. And it's really strange. There are things in this life that are super strange, that I kind of studied everything for a year or something when that happened, and I immediately left my previous job. Like I said, there was a sudden stress. Like I was stressed out, and for some reason they think that is really strange, that they provided me my back pay even if I didn't render 30 days to resign. And they all loved me there. They gave me like a really large amount of back pay, and I stayed in my room for a year and studied what's going on, what is really going on. People are talking inside my brain and doing stuff. I having dreams, strange dreams, really wild dreams that I really like. And I was doing super science. I called it super science, until when I got back from the facility after being confined for 3 months. I started working again, and I reviewed my files, the remaining files, like the super science thing. I stopped doing the super science just to make sure that I don't get in trouble again, because I never want to go back to the facility or be confined there. I did a slight change. I call it future science, where this time I science on how to become futuristic and dealt with clothes and stuff. More often, the often topic for the future science is become futuristic in terms with fashion and my equipment and my skills with computer and doing holograms and becoming futuristic, which I got the idea of becoming a Conrad Behart and a Ferrari guy.